Right, there we go. I'm recording, but we can start at any point. Right.
Yeah.
Should you start now?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
What's the first thing you wanted to talk about?
Actually, first of all, hello, welcome to whatever the hell this is going to be called. I
I
don't know.
probably should do this.
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't have a name for this. So if I don't come up with the one in 3 hours, it ain't going to be named.
It's like a TED Talk, but with Doctor Who.
Yeah.
That's the title.
Okay,
Tardis Talk.
Can't call it the Tard Talk. Tardis Talk.
We can't do that.
That sounds very wrong. So welcome
Cut
to
that. Cut.
welcome to the Tardis Talk, where I'll talk about
TARDIS.
Doctor Who for probably like 2 hours maybe. But got a few topics because I think so we don't get too off track, because we will. Yeah, because we're gonna get off track, as we always do. We talk about Doctor Who quite a bit, and we get off
That's
track.
probably true.
Yeah, I think we spent like what time did we stay up to once to talk about Doctor Who? Like 3 in the morning, I think it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like
It's like
that.
2 or 3
We
in the
do
morning to
this.
talk about Doctor Who and doing nothing else. Can you tell we're nerds yet? Right.
I don't think we're nerds. I think we're educated.
Yeah. You sure, buddy? Right. First topic numero uno. What is the best episode of Doctor Who? Absolute best.
Day of the Doctor.
Day of the Doctor? Okay, how
Day of
is
the Doctor.
we exclude Day of the Doctor because it is yeah.
Okay,
That's
we'll
too easy.
exclude Day of the Doctor.
Let me just talk about Day of the Doctor because it is a great fucking episode.
Day of the Doctor is so good.
Oh, it's just a peak episode. It's like the 50th anniversary. I don't think you could make a better, at least a better anniversary episode until like the 100th anniversary. Like without another 50 years of build up, can't do better, man. I don't think.
It's true.
Like that episode like had like 10 years. Well, I think how long was it? Like 9 years of build up. I think it was like 2005 to 2013. I think it was, so 8 and a bit. Say. Like 8 and a bit years of build up. Technically 50 if you count from day one to the release, I guess, but it was 8.5.
Yeah.
I do want to get a figure of like the TARDIS from the War Doctor though.
Oh, me too.
It doesn't
The
exist
War
though.
Doctor. It doesn't. I've looked.
There's a figure of him, but there's not a TARDIS.
There isn't. Which it was such a cool TARDIS because it's so
yeah.
run down.
It's the only like run down TARDIS really. Like it looks so unique in comparison.
Obviously, aside from the first ones, which were just run down because they were cheap.
They were just shit props. Like
they were made of cardboard and ketamine.
yeah, like they probably had more asbestos stuffed into them than like.
Than the Wizard of Oz.
Oh yeah, like that was the real reason Hartnell went sick, man.
Oh yeah, that's the real reason he started losing his mind.
Yeah, but there's not a single like it'd be so easy to make as well because you can just get the modern mold and just paint it. Like
Yeah.
I'm surprised they've never made it. They've made a John Hurt figure. Like Joss Whedon as well. They've made a Fugitive Doctor, and they made a whole new mold for the TARDIS. I'm pretty sure for that. But like War Doctor's still not been made.
Which, right? I don't think either of us are onto the Fugitive.
I'm on the last couple episodes of season 12, so I've seen Fugitive Doctor.
I just stopped.
Fair enough. Like,
I can't be doing with it.
I will say season 12, it's better than season 11. It's all right.
It killed me to watch.
Although I will say, right, Fugitive Doctor episode, I genuinely enjoyed it. The implications of the episode, when I thought about it, about how there's a Doctor that definitely takes place before Jodie Whittaker, and definitely before the 11th, right? But can't because of the whole thing of like he can't be before 11 because that's his 12th incarnation. So that's why he can't, regenerate after that, and that's when he gets the no more regenerations and blah blah blah. But the fact that there's one before means that he's 13th, which ruins it. But then I don't know. I don't get it. It'll be explained, I'm guessing, because I haven't gotten to the end of season 12, but I don't know. Episode was good though. Yeah. Anyway,
Was it?
Genuinely, it was a decent episode. It's weird because like Jodie's run will have like one episode that I'm just bored out of my mind, and then I'll have Fugitive Doctor. I was like, oh, that was actually good. As the the fucking rhino people in it. The show row ho low. Yeah, who are they? It's not the Jadoon, is it? Is it? Oh, is it the Jadoon?
Yeah, it's the Jadoon.
Jadoon, yeah. I've seen there's some tyrants. There's so many monsters in this that have like just gobbledygook names, and my brain goes, yeah, they're all just the same thing. Like Slovene, Saltarian, Silurian,
Levine.
like best characters. Good episodes though, genuinely. Speaking of good episodes,
Yeah.
outside of Day of the Doctor, because that is just
We ramble.
Oh yeah, we do ramble.
Side of Day of the Doctor.
Side of the Day of
Parting
the
of
Doctor.
Ways.
Oh,
Parting of Ways.
Parting of Ways is a great episode.
It's so good.
Like
the Doctor's Honor. Fake regeneration. 2 doctors.
I think is that one where everyone pilots the TARDIS, or is that?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So I should get I play her up because there's like
And any episode with Captain Jack Harkness is beautiful.
Yeah. To be fair, I do love The Empty Child. That's a classic episode. That's like probably the first episode from the new series run that's a permanent episode that'll be etched into my soul. You know. Do the gas mask one?
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah. Because I think that's where Jack Harkness was introduced, wasn't it?
It is. It's his first episode.
Yeah.
That episode's scary.
It is like that. It's so good though. Like I watched that like when I was like 7. Like that's etched into my mind. Oh, enough. It's probably okay. It's probably not the first classic episode. I would say like maybe the first Silurian episode or Dalek. They're probably the first like iconic episode. But
I think Dalek might be the most iconic.
from Eccleston's run, I think I still Empty Child's more iconic than Dalek. Dalek's a better episode, but Empty Child is that everyone saw. Everyone heard of it.
Fine. Kill yourself.
But genuinely best Doctor line so far.
Oh yeah, speak.
Oh yeah. But Pine. I think. Are you thinking that Pine is the name of the Eccleston episode?
Yeah, it is.
You're talking about Doctor Donna though. That's Jenny's.
Is it? Oh, I get them so confused because
Yeah,
they're both just one long episode, pretty much.
Yeah. Because there's Jenny's End, then there's the End of Time, which like end of season 4, and then there's Tennant's last episode, and then Parting of Ways is Eccleston's last episode. There we go.
Yes.
Yeah. Although Parting of Ways
this.
is a great episode though.
Best episode for each Doctor.
Best for each Doctor. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, series 1, it's either Dalek or Parting of Ways or Empty Child. I think they're always going to be the contenders for me.
I think Parting of Ways has to be.
I think Parting of Ways is good, but I think Dalek takes the cake
Dalek
for me.
hits home.
Dalek is great because I think it truly, I think it's the first episode which really, really showed like how different the Doctor is from Classic Who. And also,
Yeah, the time warp really fucking affected him.
yeah, like it's the first episode, like it really shows it, like how it affected him and shit like that. But also,
Yeah.
it made Daleks cool again.
It
Like-
did. I can go upstairs now.
Oh, but I think they've always been able to go upstairs in Classic Who, but it's like
I don't know. I
it
don't
was-
watch Classic.
I've heard. I think they could. I'm not entirely sure. Probably couldn't
at the
because of
same
budget,
time-
but like, it's an episode that literally it took every single point that you could make against a Dalek. Like, I think the writer literally asked his wife or girlfriend, was like, "Hey, name every insult you can think of for a Dalek," and it like makes efforts to like disprove all. Of them.
Yeah.
Like it flying up the stairs as it did.
But I don't know. It's just something about Parting of Ways.
I Parting Ways is good. Dalek Emperor. Like no,
Like-
was that bad? Either Dalek Emperor was in that episode. It's fucking.
Dalek Emperor, isn't it?
He's cool. Even though he's in like 2 episodes ever, he's cool as fuck.
The Doctor giving a whole speech of how he's going to save Rose and wipe every Dalek,
Yeah. Like
and then he does.
him like just him absorbing like the TARDIS time vortex. That's cool as fuck. Like,
Oh yeah.
just
The best thing is his regeneration.
I'm
like-
surprised. The more like as I've gone on, the more I'm surprised that the regeneration like happened like happily, in the sense
Yeah.
of like Eccleston, like he didn't pull like a Colin Baker and go, no, I'm not showing up, you know.
Yeah, he didn't.
Apparently
he actually did it.
apparently he fucking hated art like Russell T Davies. but he was still there, and it's still like
Yeah, I know he did.
still really good regeneration.
Oh yeah, it was brilliant.
Yeah. There's
And
like
then
there's a scene that happened in between the end of Parting of Ways and before Christmas Invasion, which is like a Red Snow Day special. But it
yeah,
fits perfectly in between. Have you seen it?
what is it?
It's literally just like Rose like, you know, going like what the fuck are you doing with the Doctor? Why do you look different? What the fuck do you mean? You know? And then the Doctor like faints outside the TARDIS. It's actually like it's really good. But I think it was just like a Red Nose Day special that was like
Well,
that barely anyone's seen, but it's great.
speaking of the ninth Doctor regenerating, let's talk about the 10th Doctor now.
Oh, 10th Doctor has, I think, probably the most great episodes.
True.
Like,
Especially early on, like Girl in the Fireplace.
that is still one of the best episodes. Like, I
That
remember,
is.
I'm not gonna lie,
I just snuck Madame de Pompadour.
yeah, like, I'm not gonna lie, the first, like, 2 episodes of, like, Tennant were, like, they were alright. They were, like,
Yeah.
three was, three was pretty good. Had, like, Sarah Jane.
Sarah Jane return, yeah.
4 was, like, when I was like, oh,
Like,
it can make boring episodes actually really good. Because I saw that thumbnail.
yeah.
I saw that, like, trailer at the end of episode 3 of, like, wind-up people. I was like, oh, it's in the past. It's, it's gonna be another, like, filler one. And it's great. It's amazing.
Like when the Doctor gets drunk and saves Mickey and Rose from like being whatever, like opened up or whatever.
Yeah.
But like he wasn't actually drunk. And he's going around like, my God, the French know how to pie.
I know. Also,
I think I just reinvented the banana daiquiri.
I love. I think I remember telling you this when I watched the episode. I just love the line of like, I don't know. I think that I think they find the horse and oh, can we keep the horse? And he goes like, no, let you keep Mickey.
Like keep
I don't remember
Mickey.
who it was, but like, oh, it's great. The whole like the whole like emotional part of it is great as well. Like,
oh yeah,
wow.
like and I think my favorite quote for all of Doctor Who is from that episode as well. It's I just snugged Madame de Pompadour.
Oh, great episode. Doomsday is a great episode as well.
Doomsday is good.
Is
Impossible Planet and Satan Pit. I love those two.
They're on the Oods, isn't it? Yeah, I think they're
With
good
the
episodes.
Oods and the actual devil.
Love and Monsters, was that
That was poo. That's one where the girl got turned into a concrete block.
Oh yeah, that was the I like the
guy from
concept.
Clom.
I like the concept of it. That was a good concept one of like people trying to find the Doctor. But
I thought it was really funny of like the Slovene from Raxcaricothalpatorius and its neighbouring planet Clom.
that is like a classic. That's another one of those like jokes I'll be.
Are you from Raxcaricothalpatorius? No, I'm from Clom. It's next door.
Series 3 has some great ones. It has Family of Blood, Blink.
Oh, Family of Blood and Human Nature are both.
Last of the Time Lords and Sound of Drums get a lot of hate, but I love them.
I think they're great. I don't know why. Evolution of the Daleks and Daleks in Man.
What is that? Daleks and
They're
Manhattan.
also good.
Oh yeah, I found I actually have the human Dalek figure. I found it.
It's crazy. Most of Series 3 is just 2 parts.
Yeah, that is Well, them are.
I like it though.
Oh, yeah, Human Nature and Family Blood, they're great.
They're amazing. I think I like Human Nature and Family Blood more than Blood.
I might rewatch those ones because I don't think I was paying full attention when they were on. But
I was so into it, like the whole John Smith plot line of him being a human and being absolutely terrified. Oh my!
Yeah.
This might be the best series. Series 4.
Oh, Series 4 is easily the best series of Tennant. And
like
not because Series 3 was bad, but just because this one has like all the fucking mwah moments in it.
This is so good.
Like End of Time, Stolen Earth, Journey's End, Forest of the Dead.
Oh my! Silence in the Library.
Yeah. And easily the best episode, the Unicorn and the Wasp. What was that plotline episode again?
There was a big wasp, and it was this lady's.
Yeah, the plotline is Big Wasp.
That one's a bit weak.
Yeah, that one's shit.
But let's go from episode 1, like End of Time Part 2 of Series 4, right? Because it's all so good.
Oh, it's all great.
Like, Partners in Crime, nothing special, but Donna comes back, and Donna was amazing.
Oh yeah, Fires of Pompeii. That's the one.
Fires of Pompeii hits.
Oh, that was great. It has like Capaldi in it as well, which like
it's just funny. And it has Karen Gillan.
Oh yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was a later episode to be honest, but no, it is.
No, it's Karen Gillan. Yeah.
Planet of the Ood. That's one of the evil ooze, isn't it?
Yeah, and like the big brain, and they hear the Oods singing.
Oh, Sontaran Strategy. That was the first one with the Sontarans
Oh,
in.
it was. Martha came back.
Yeah.
It's great. Poison in the Sky was the 2-part.
That was a continuation, yeah. Doctor's
Yeah.
Daughter. That
I
one.
really liked it.
I don't remember that one too well. That one.
Yeah, like they accidentally went to a planet. The Doctor's DNA got sapped and turned into a human.
I remember that bit, but I don't remember like the rest because I know it was like fish people or something.
Yeah, it was mediocre, but like
Yeah.
the end of it was really. Obviously,
Yeah.
his daughter dies. Jenny dies. And the Doctor straight up walks up to the general who killed her, grabs the gun, puts him on the floor, and puts the gun to his head.
Hey. I
And then he
just
obviously
realized
doesn't
why I wonder why is she technically a Gallifreyan then?
Yeah, I mean she comes back, she doesn't die.
Oh, does she regenerate?
No, she doesn't regenerate, she just wakes up.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's another episode after we watch again, I think. I don't remember that bit.
You have to.
Yeah.
Can
Unicorn the
we
Wasp.
talk about Silence in the Library?
Yeah, we've already
Can we skip over Unicorn and Wasp?
Silence in the Library. Genuinely,
River Song?
watching that ending clip of River after seeing
Yeah.
no, I like watching that after seeing the Capaldi episode, Husbands of River Song.
Oh.
Mwah. Like I know all of it's unintentional because like it's just gibberish they made up for the episode, but watching it again, it's great.
Thing is, that's what I like about the show. They can say something completely random.
Yeah.
And then like 2 series, they could just bring it back because time travel.
Also, it's just it's just the beginning of the River Song plotline of like
River's one of my favorite.
Yeah,
characters.
River's great. I think her ending. I'll always stick by the fact that River's ending was a bit. Nah. I think it'd have been done better, but I think the Capaldi episode was better. I like that as an ending more for River Song. And all
I do too. Like Forest of the Dead is not as good as Silence in the Library.
They're both great, actually. I think.
Yeah, I think they're both great. Don't take me. But I think Silence in the Library is just better.
I think in my mind they kind of meld together.
Most 2-parters do for me.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you what happens.
That's why I was getting Journey's End and Stolen Earth confused.
Yeah, but I think just the fact that it sets up like the plot line of like the Doctors like kind of meets River in reverse order pretty much. I just love that.
Yeah,
it's great.
I do too.
Midnight and Turn Left. I don't remember the plot line of those.
Midnight was the one where he was on the bullet, like the train thing, and there was that random monster that just absolutely put him in his place.
Yeah, I think that's another episode I didn't really.
I didn't enjoy the episode, but the monster, it fills me with curiosity.
Nah, I never cared for the monster. I was like, oh, it doesn't get explained. That's weird. All right.
I want to know what it is.
I think if I wanted to know more about anything from the show, it would never be the Midnight Monster.
I mean, definitely, if I could learn anything about it. But
yeah. Turn Left
is the first part of Stolen Earth. And
Turn Left was actually I remember that one. That's why I don't remember it because it's a 3-parter.
It's an odd 3-parter for Doctor.
To be fair, for Tennant, he deserves nothing less. So
he doesn't. He really doesn't.
Talking about these all as one episode, a fantastic episode.
Oh yes, like all as one episode, it's the best probably in Doctor Who.
It brings back all of them. It has them all flying the TARDIS. It's just a great episode.
It's so good. Davros comes back.
Yeah.
Like Sarah Jane meets Davros again. Rose meets Donna.
It's great. And
Martha and Rose meet each other.
And then it's immediately followed up by the next Doctor.
Oh.
Like in my opinion, not a bad episode, but like straight after Journey's End is a bit of a.
I fell asleep during the next Doctor.
I think it was with Hannah, and I didn't pay attention too much.
I think this is a good part in the video. I hate the Cybermen.
Oh yeah, Taylor hates the Cybermen. I think
they're so shit.
In all fairness, I agree with you, but I will always have they'll all have a place in my heart because I grew up with this show. Like season 5, that was like I loved the Cybermen as a kid.
I just stand by that the Cybermen are just worse Daleks.
Yeah, in modern Who they are worse Daleks. That's all.
They're just worse Daleks.
They're just soldiers. That's all they are in modern Who.
They are only good in Capaldi's run.
They had like one good episode.
No, they had at least 4.
Did they?
Yeah, no. It's the end of Capaldi's first season, the end of his last season.
Thing is, that was more of a good Missy episode rather than a good Siren episode.
Yeah, but they were there.
They were there, so, like, technically.
Just let me give them this one thing. So they're
No,
absolutely
they get no
pointless.
credit.
Like,
No.
if they don't get this one thing, they are just pointless.
Yeah. But yeah, okay episode at best.
Uh,
The only thing I remember from it is it has the guy from Walking Dead in it. That's it. That's all I don't.
yeah,
Planet of the Dead. That one was okay.
that's where the Four Knocks gets introduced.
Yeah. Is it?
Yeah, because there's the woman on the bus who's like being able to like see the future and things. She's like, she comes to me like, he will knock 4 times and you'll die.
Yeah.
Oh shit, my pizza's here. I'm back.
Okay. We'll be back after these messages. I'm recording. Right.
Fantastic. Take 2.
Right, well, we're back. Right. Well, I think we're at Planet of the Dead. Yeah.
Planet of the Dead. Yeah, I was telling you how it's the Four Knocks were introduced in this episode.
I think we said it was an alright episode at best.
Yeah, it was fine. There was that criminal the Doctor really got on with.
Mm.
But other than that, it wasn't anything special.
It was just an okay episode. It was an average episode. I think it was a very average episode for the last 4 that were made, which is
Yeah.
What was
Which is
Maz
fine.
though? A peak.
That's
episode.
amazing.
Peak episode. Like
Oh my god.
the whole Emperor Victorious. What was it? Sorry.
Time Lord Victorious.
Time Lord Victorious thing. That makes you want to download like all those audio books that Big Fish has made like so much. Like nothing has made me want to download them more than that one scene has, in all honesty. It's like when you told me that existed, I just want to download them.
Oh, I also did. I wanted to so bad. I'm so sad I can't.
Yeah, like the A, expensive, and B, just like I won't enjoy them. Like
Yeah.
like the closer I get is like the odd podcast. That's like the closest I listen to. I probably wouldn't enjoy audiobook. Although
I'm
I
just
did.
poor.
Also, yeah, we're poor. But aside from
Support our Patreon.
subscribe to the Patreon we don't have.
Yeah.
Subscribe to Crocus's. His is free. There you go.
Free.
Yeah. But aside from the audiobooks have nothing to do with the episode.
Yeah.
The episode itself is real fucking good. It's
Oh
really good.
yes. I'm so sad the flood never came back.
I always thought the flood did come back, to be honest, because I remember
Me too.
I remember watching that episode because with me I watched to see the show years ago as a kid when it was like airing, and I think Tennant was like having things like reruns and shit. Because I grew up with like season 5 and season 6 time.
And I got into it this January.
Yeah, you just watched it. But so when I was rewatching these episodes, I was like, oh, I remember this. But I watched Water and Mars and be like, oh, I remember this monster from a future episode. But it never did show up. So I guess I watched this one and just didn't remember the episode too well. But
Because I remember specifically looking up what that monster was called.
yeah.
And I saw a video, apparently it was in Capaldi. And I was like, oh, I'm quite excited to see that again. Never was.
No. I swear there was something close to it, but it never really was the same, was it?
Yeah, there was something close to it.
Like I think this episode is the closest the show gets to having like a monster appears once that feels like a classic monster. Like
Yeah.
like it feels like the Weeping Angels, but it only ever appears in one episode. You know?
Yeah. The Weeping Angels should have only appeared in one episode.
Arguably, yeah.
But that's a different talking point.
That's for the monster
That's
episode.
for another video.
That's when we come monsters. But
Yeah.
great episode. Not the
Great
best
episode.
in comparison
Oh.
to End of Time.
Oh, end of time. We'll count this as one big episode because
Yeah. We don't the rest of the 2 parts and 3 parts, but
Another amazing quote from the Doctor. Anyone wearing a shimmer doesn't want anyone another wearing a shimmer. What's a shimmer? Shimmer.
just I love this episode.
Shimmer. I love him.
You're just trying to not talk about the fact that he dies, don't you?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, everything about this episode's great.
I'm not a very cry person. I don't cry much.
Yeah.
I cried.
Like, I think it's especially impactful because even though like you've just seen the show, it feels like you grew up with him.
Oh, it does.
It feels like you were always there. Like I watched like these like on reruns like years ago, and I don't think I've ever seen his regeneration aside from like clips, and it's
It's gut wrenching.
It's great. This is like I think this is one of the only episodes where it's like where it's been like really late at night, and even though I should definitely go to bed, like I gotta see part 2.
Oh, I did the same thing.
Yeah, Like I did it with Breaking Bad. I did it with this
Yeah,
End of Time. Like, I watched like
it was
I think End of Time Part 1 ended at like 2 in the morning, and I was like, yeah.
the bit in this that fucking got me and
Mm,
actually made me start like tearing up was when the Ood went, "This song is ending,
yeah,
but the story never ends."
yeah. Him
I was like,
him
"Oh,
him seeing Rose as well. Like, oh, see
oh
everyone.
man." Him saying, "What year is it?"
Yeah.
2005. Oh,
Oh. Also, I don't know if this is true. I'm pretty sure it is though. Joe the old man.
Wilf.
Yeah, he was. I think he was considered to be one of the doctors back in Classic Who.
Really?
I'm pretty sure he auditioned for. I want to say like Six or Sylvester.
I had no clue.
I'm pretty sure he did. Yeah. Oh, it was 8.
That's so good.
But yeah, he applied. He wanted to be one of the doctors after Tom Baker. I'm pretty sure.
Another
No,
thing.
no, no. I think he wanted to. He was going to be the fourth Doctor. I think that's what he.
Oh,
Yeah. So imagine him instead of Tom
another.
Baker. Like,
He wasn't even supposed to be in this show.
yeah. Like,
Originally, it was going to be Donna's dad, but the actor who played Donna's dad died.
yeah.
They actually recorded the first episode with him.
I think he's in Bride, isn't he?
He's in the Runaway Bride for like
Yeah.
a little bit,
Yeah.
but in like the Partners in Crime, you know the bit where Donna talks to Wilf,
Yeah.
like at the telescope.
Hmm.
That they filmed that scene with the other actor,
Oh.
but obviously he died, so they had to do it with.
I wonder how that would have
Wilf.
affected these episodes then, because I feel like these.
Probably would have been the same with just a different
Well,
actor.
no, it's because I know these 4 episodes. They were like specials that were released after series 4 had ended. Like these are like a
But yeah,
separate
I
thing.
mean, clearly they don't have a number.
Yeah, but so it might have been written after some of this was like done, already filmed
Yeah,
or whatever. So, because like the fact that he is old is probably, I think it has an impact on the story,
yeah.
a small bit. So
Considering that he's only the companion,
yeah,
he really holds up as one of the best.
he's great. That ending scene where he salutes, like I've seen that
Oh,
for years in like memes and shit, and like
yeah.
it's actually like from the episode. It's great.
All right, it's time to talk about his regeneration.
It's
Like fully.
regeneration. In my opinion, I think one of the best regenerations from modern
Yeah,
Who at a minimum. Like,
who in general?
yeah, just
I don't want to go.
I know some people really hate the fact that he says that, but I think it's great. I loved it.
It's perfect. It fits.
Mm,
Like this Doctor has had one of the best adventures of any of the Doctors.
yeah, it's just like
Like
I feel like it has like the impact that like Eccleston had like it had like it felt like in comparison to the rest it felt like it when you put them side by side it feels too like it doesn't feel
yeah.
as like strong as the other ones do, but like it's fine when you watch them. But
Let's look at the regenerations. Like a few regenerations before.
like
9 didn't last very long.
yeah,
But it was good. It didn't last.
and then all like the
We
classic
never
Who's,
got to see 8
like I think everything before then they're all just kind of like the face slowly changes. Where like modern New
Yeah,
it's a big explosion of light, and I think Tennant's the first one where it like fucking destroys the TARDIS.
it does. Yeah,
Mm. But, I
and I
will.
remember they actually made it a thing of like the more you try and hold back the regeneration, the more explosive.
Yeah,
That's why Eccleston's didn't destroy anything because he was fine.
yeah. Like
But Tennant's wrecked the TARDIS because he really didn't want to go.
I think so to be fair, I think Matt Smith he destroyed an entire Dalek ship and he didn't really
He
hold it
did,
back.
yeah.
He didn't hold it back for very long, did he?
He wasn't meant to have it. That's the difference.
Yeah, it is a
It
bit
was just
different,
given to him.
but
Like
yeah,
Capaldi held his back for a bit, and it did wreck up the TARDIS.
yeah.
We'll get to them when we come
He
to
held
them.
it for an episode, but yeah, we'll get to it. But overall, fucking what I
Oh,
think.
so good.
Right, but best episode of Tennant. End of Time, obviously that's a contender. Journey's End, Forest of the Dead, and I think, in my opinion, Girl in the Fireplace. Great
I can
episodes.
agree. Yeah.
And also, even though Blink is
Family
the
Plot.
highest rated, I thought it was an alright episode.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say it's one of my favorite Tennants.
I think Family of Blood and Human Nature's better.
Yeah, they're probably the best of their season. They're some of the best ones. But what is the best
Close
one?
off,
What is the
close off
best?
Tennant. He's the definitive best Doctor.
Yeah, I think if I were to say best Tennant episode, I would say it's either Forest of the Dead, Silence of the Library, that two-parter, or End of Time. Because
I
if I was to say go watch a Tennant episode, like if you'd seen nothing from Doctor Who, then like Silence of the Library two-parter, that's great. Because you don't need to know much else.
yeah,
Because it sets things up more than
it does.
yeah. Where End of Time is, I think it's the best if you've seen all of Tennant. If you haven't seen all of
I
Tennant, it's
think
not. It's very confusing.
I think the three-parter for Journey's End is just the best.
Yeah.
Turn Left, Stolen Earth,
Nah. Yeah, I
Journey's
agree.
End.
Actually, yeah. The three-part, I think that's if you've seen all of Tennant, that's the best one. But if I was to tell you go watch a Wandom episode with no context, no build-up, no like binging, just I think Silence the Library two-part because it's a great one.
Yeah,
Also, it's a great one to revisit as well.
yeah, it's true.
Yeah. Now.
But yeah, definitively best Doctor. Like overall,
Oh yeah,
not personal opinion. He's definitively just the best.
he is the most iconic Doctor, at least from modern Who. I'd probably say Tom Baker's the most iconic Doctor because
Overall,
whilst we
probably.
didn't grow up with him and whilst we have like never watched anything from it, like he's like the most popular and longest running. Where like Tennant is like he's that for modern Who, really. So yeah. Now on to the series I grew up in the show with, Series 5.
Yes.
Series
5.
In all honesty, I think Series 5 is like Matt Smith's best. Like,
Yeah.
well, to be fair, in comparison to Season 6, which I think after the halfway point gets a bit shit, in comparison to Season 7, which only gets good after the halfway point.
Yeah.
Like, Series 5 is like, I can watch all this season and enjoy it.
I think the problem with you in Series 5, though, is
I grew up with it.
like, you remember all of it, so nothing's a surprise.
Oh, yeah. Like, the thing is, I still
like-
love it. I still love it.
Because we've talked about the Pandorica Open, so
I know it's a great episode. I know. Thing is, when you watched it, you'd watch it the first time and you bloody loved it.
it was amazing.
Yeah, I rewatched it and I was like, yeah, I enjoyed that because
Like-
I have like toys and shit of this, and like even though I haven't watched Doctor Who for a long time, and I haven't thought about it for a long time, so I rewatched the show. I still have like the Pandorica toys and all the figures, and I watched this series on loop as like a 9-year-old.
Oh,
So like, I enjoyed it, but I'll probably never have that experience. I'll never remember the experience of watching it for the first time.
man.
But
All right, let's talk about a good episode that's not
right,
Victory of the Daleks,
which one's that one?
episode 3.
3. That one, I thought it was all right. I didn't hate him.
I thought it was really good.
Mm.
I loved the Doctor raging at the Dalek.
It gets a lot of flack. That one.
Especially with the new Dalek colours and things. People
People don't like. I think the Paradigm Daleks, that's what they're called. I think I will agree the Paradigm Daleks are like my least like one of my they're not the best Dalek design.
I mean, no, but
It's
cool.
very nitpicky though because Daleks are just all
Yeah.
the same. So it's very nitpicky. But like if you want to say best or worst Dalek design, you have to be nitpicky, really.
Then again, Series 5 also didn't have a lot of good episodes.
It had. What about the Vincent episodes? Yeah,
Like-
Christmas Carol, I really liked that one. Pandoric was good.
Vampires in Venice, Amy's Choice,
Yeah, they were kind of boring.
Hungry Earth. What's the one after?
Cold Blood.
Cold Blood, yeah.
Like it had a lot of like decent episodes, I'd say.
The Lodger was actually really good.
Yeah, it's sad that the one with James Corden in it is one of the better episodes.
It is. The thing is, it's unironically
Like,
when the Doctor runs out in a towel holding a toothbrush to save James Corden.
yeah, it's a great episode.
It's really good.
Oh. And it's right in
Yeah,
between Vincent and the Pandorica, which is
Yeah. I think it's actually one of the episodes where Smith shines.
Yeah,
Straight.
I think this is where the Doctor, like, because like this Doctor is very much more on like the like can't sit still end, But I think that
It's very
episode,
autistic.
yeah, that episode is like, I feel like that's the good balance of it. I think in later
is, yeah.
seasons you can get a bit too much, where it's like, Jesus Christ, you're a doctor, mate, not a child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does feel like Smith does feel like a child a lot.
Oh yeah, this doctor is a child at heart, but like I think in season 5, it feels like a good amount, you know?
Yeah. I mean, that was the whole thing he was really good at, playing an old child.
Yeah. And then like, what is it? Is it like the box episode? Where's that?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
series
yeah,
10.
yeah.
Like by
Power
series,
3.
where's it?
Power 3, right there, episode 4.
Oh, Pirate, yeah. By series 7, he can't sit still for 2 seconds. It's like calm it down. Luckily, I think
A Town Called Mercy was actually pretty.
yeah. I think we'll get to that point.
Yeah.
Series 5, great series.
Great, phenomenal.
11th Hour, great. We didn't cover 11th Hour at all.
Because honestly, I don't remember it very much.
It's the one where he had like this giant eye creature and it's the first
Yeah,
episode.
I know that.
Yeah.
And I remember the ending, beginning, but in between, I'm a bit. I remember the get a girlfriend, Jeff.
I think a lot of it is, to be fair, there isn't really a middle, because the middle is kind of where he comes back.
Yeah, it's just a lot of running around.
That's Doctor Who, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's Doctor Who. But yeah.
I'm the Doctor.
Now, for in my opinion, one of my least favorite seasons of Doctor Who, aside from season 11, series 6.
Episode 1, 2, and 4 are good.
Genuinely, I think that the first this in series 7 I consider in two halves. The first half of the series, I really enjoyed. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
And then the second half,
Oh. Right, let's just start at the top and work our way.
Impossible Astronaut, genuinely,
really good.
Just a great series opener. Like,
The Doctor's eyes
the Doctor just gets murked by an astronaut
in front of everyone.
Yeah, it's just great. It's only 44 minutes. I just know, so.
It is, yeah.
But
Day of the Moon was its second part, which follows on the Silence storyline.
Yeah.
Which is overcomplicated as fuck, but still a good episode.
I think the Silence plotline does get a bit too complicated as it.
It does.
Yeah.
Especially because it doesn't have a big payoff.
Nah.
It really doesn't.
It's the whole river song. It pays off with Night of the Doctor, doesn't it? But then it pays
off with Time of the Doctor.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
And the sounds didn't really have much to do with it. They were just like pawned.
No.
It was weird.
Yeah.
Doctor's wife, though.
Yeah, the pirate episode shit. Let's skip over that.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all right.
Yeah.
The
Doctor's wife, I love it.
Mwah. I have the junk TARDIS, and
I
don't know a fun fact about this episode, by the way.
Yeah.
The junk TARDIS was designed by a fan.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it was called the junk TARDIS. So I wonder how they feel about that. But got me into a toy, so you can't complain that much, really, can you?
I'd own 3 of that if I made it. I'd own 3 of them toys if I made it.
Oh yeah, I'd own every single box I could find.
Like, yeah.
I really want to get an Idris figure just so I can put that and Matt Smith in it.
The line about House talking about, fear me, I've killed hundreds of Time Lords, and I was like, fear me.
Oh yeah.
I killed all of them.
I was just all the TARDISes and it's like that's just it's great.
The Doctor calling the TARDIS.
It's great.
I love it.
Rebel Flesh and Almost People. I like them. Doppelganger episode.
I remember watching Rebel Flesh. It took me so long.
You just didn't want to finish that episode, like
I did not.
I liked it though. Did you come around with it by the time you finished both episodes?
A bit, yeah.
It's
not
a good one.
tons. Like, I still think it's a bit F.
Yeah.
I like the clone Doctor though, and like them switching shoes, and Amy was just being a cunt to the normal one.
Yeah, it's not an episode. It's another episode that covers doppelgangers, but I think the show has done before.
Yeah.
I'll just do it.
I
don't know. The show does it a few times. A Good Man Goes to War. I think it's a great episode because
I do too.
Yeah, and then it's immediately followed by Let's Kill Hitler.
Let's Kill Hitler. All right. How do we want to?
This is where they explain how River Song is by introducing a character who we've never seen before, And it's not just like a minor character. It's supposed to be someone who's friends with Amy and Rory the entire time.
Yeah.
And they would like they haven't even been in the show before. Not even like I get them not being in series 5. That makes some sense, like logic, like because they couldn't get him in. But they weren't even in series 6 at any point. Like, you could have just had them in the background at least. Or have it, or like if you really wanted it to be so they could only be in this episode because of the way like the show was released, just have it be have her only appearing in their memories now be part of the plot line or something.
Why not have made this a 2-parter? Honestly,
I don't. It does feel very rushed.
like if this was just a 2-parter and we got rid of the night terrors, which is just pointless.
Or the God Complex.
Oh, God Complex.
Oh, actually, no. Get rid of closing time. Get rid of closing time. Actually, never
James
mind.
Corden comes back.
Yeah. James Corden has like one of the better episodes of Series 5 and one of the worst in closing time.
Right. I want to talk about this. Before I started watching Doctor Who, obviously I talked about it with you. Didn't
I think we talked about it a little bit, yeah.
And I was like, I might get into it. And you were like, there's this one episode.
Oh, yeah. There was.
Really want to watch it.
Genuinely, I don't know why. Out of before I rewatched the entire show, there was only really one episode I had a really good memory of, and it was the God Complex, which is basically an episode where they just go into a hotel and there's a big minotaur, and there's a bunch of like
rooms full of all the fears.
Yeah, it's a really mid episode, but I remembered it. Like, I didn't remember the plotline, but I remembered like parts of it like really well.
Of all the episodes in this season, God Complex.
Like, I don't know why, because I think it makes sense in some sense of it. It was the first series that I like watched air, and also the thing is I don't even have toys of it. The only toy I have of it is a book that has the Minotaur on the front of it. That's it. Yeah, I used to draw on it all the time, but that's it. Like because I have figures from Series 5 and some Series 6. I have the Doctor with a cowboy hat. Don't have anything from the God Complex.
Ewan, we completely skipped over the girl who waited. One where Amy got trapped in the other world and aged up a lot. But then you don't remember it.
Not really. No.
Oh,
no. Yeah, no, I remember this one. Yeah. When she gets trapped in the like happy place.
And the Doctor just leaves it to die.
Yeah, that one was pretty good actually.
It was.
I just forgot it.
Yeah.
Like I liked it. Also, I think
backtracking a bit more.
I think fun fact. I think that one was. Do you know the scenes with Missy in the garden?
Yeah.
That was recorded in the same place in the garden scenes.
I noticed.
Yeah. I think I noticed, but didn't click until I got told. Yeah. Night Terrors.
Night Terrors is poo.
It was okay. Like
it was poo.
It was.
They could have got rid of that and made Let's Kill Hitler.
Yeah, like it's mean.
Like the only important thing this episode was the River killed the Doctor rhyme.
Yeah, that's it. That's the best thing about the episode.
That's it.
I
think
I remember the monsters from the episode, and I remember them being way cooler. Generally, I think
big dolls.
Yeah, I think Night Terrors is the one episode. Because I remember before I was gonna watch it, I was fully expecting every episode to be like, oh, that I remember being that really cool as a kid, you know. But and then I watched it and I was like, oh, they were actually good. This is the only episode that I think I liked as a kid, but don't like now. I think.
Yeah,
and the God Complex.
I don't like it.
But
closing time. We'll skip over that one.
Yeah, it's James Corden, Cybermen. It's Taylor's two favorite things.
Yeah.
Wedding River Song.
You know what? This episode is a blur.
Yeah, it was so confusing.
It's a blur in my mind.
So confusing. Doctor and it was. I didn't like it.
I didn't either.
Yeah. Doctor it's
I didn't like that either. But I don't want to talk about it.
I'll say it. This is a podcast. There's no visuals. The Doctor, the Widow, and the Wardrobe. Boring. Series 7.
Oh,
I realise we're getting a bit too in our time, but we've got like an hour left for. Oh no, we got time. Never mind.
Yeah, we have time. Right, Series 7 has the opposite problem of only being good later on.
Yeah, as I said, like first half is shite, and then second half is good.
I like a Town Called Mercy. I think that was a good episode.
To be fair, A Town Called Mercy, that one was pretty good. I'd say that's the best. Actually, to be fair, I think Series 7 is better than Series 6 in my mind, purely because like there's only like Asylum of the Dinosaurs was like meh, Dinosaurs was bad, good. Town Called Mercy was good. Power of 3 was
Bad.
I hate Angels Take My Hand. Amy didn't deserve like that, and then second half.
I quite liked Angels Take Manhattan.
I didn't like it.
I quite liked it.
We'll go episode by episode. Asylum of the Daleks. Cool concept of having all the old Daleks, and it's like,
and none of them remember the Doctor.
Nope. No, they do.
Because he went back and erased himself. No, they don't remember.
No, they don't by the end. Yeah.
No, not by the end. Yeah.
But I think one issue is like they have all the old Daleks, but because they're also like painted with grunge and it's so like the way they're coloring it, you can't even tell. Like,
it introduced Clara.
That Clara in it, which I think was I like that because it was a really big surprise for me because I know she comes later. It was a big surprise to people who watched the episode when it aired because they knew she was going to come later.
Well, you know what? I'll talk about my opinion.
The Impossible Girl storyline, I think that's.
We'll talk about that when we get to it.
Yeah, that's a whole different thing. But I think for that one episode, it is like, oh, why is she there? You know? It is really cool. But the rest of the episode's just boring. It's just meh. It was. I wouldn't say it's terrible because it had elements I like, but it isn't great. Dinosaurs on a spaceship is. It's called Dinosaurs on a Spaceship.
I honestly, I quite liked it.
I didn't like it.
I thought it was so like the Triceratops.
This is one where it's just like this. In my opinion, I think we have a different opinion on this, but I think Doctor Who can go too far in parts.
I don't think it can.
I think it can sometimes, but
I don't think this show
opinions.
can be goofier.
I think this is one of the episodes where it does go too far. At this point, I think it was just another meta episode, really.
Having Queen Nefertiti ride a dinosaur.
I don't remember much actually. Now that I think about this episode, I just remember there's like a guy. There's a spaceship.
Yeah, no, the plot was shit.
Yeah,
but dinosaurs on a spaceship.
It's
funny.
I don't know. Town Called Mercy. Great episode.
That was just good.
That was a good episode. Yeah. It's I remember this one. I remember watching this one as well.
Yeah.
There's like the really cool like cyborg guy in it.
Yeah, it had the Doctor from the alien planet.
Yeah. I don't actually remember much of this episode, but it was actually all right.
I don't either. I just remember liking it.
Para 3.
Is that
the Cube episode? That was a Cube episode.
Yeah, Cube episode.
That was an episode it was good, and then the ending happened, and it's like, wait, what?
I like they brought Kate in.
Who's Kate again?
Kate Lethbridge Stewart. You know, Brigadier Lethbridge Stewart's daughter.
No.
She's the one that made the Doctor's TARDIS get picked up by a helicopter in.
Oh, yeah.
Very important character of the entire show.
I don't remember names.
You just don't remember, yeah. Literally, like for people listening, we are looking at the episodes on BBC iPlayer. She is stood right behind him.
She is slightly blurred though.
Yeah, that's his excuse. She's slightly blurred.
She's slightly blurred. I can't see her eyes. All right. Right, but either way,
it's per episode.
Like the episode was going good, and then they just kind of like go, everything's fixed now. The end.
Yeah.
Like, because at the interview, they do all this cool stuff, and then
it was the villain, wasn't it? Though the guy who played him was just an arse.
The guy who played the villain was like a massive knob on set and didn't let anything happen. I think so.
Yeah, that's what you told me.
Yeah, this is all from like another video I've seen though.
Yeah.
But apparently the guy who who's the villain, all his shots were basically unusable, so they had to make him like a hologram. Who was like a part of the ship, and they just couldn't do anything with it. So they had to basically just like shove everything under the rug, and just everything just
honestly, it's a blur.
Yeah.
The only thing I remember about this episode is the Doctor playing on the Wii and Rory's dad spending every day looking.
Oh yeah, those bits were a bit iffy as well.
Yeah,
they would have happened either way. So kind of those. I think it was an episode that had potential, but just fell short at the end.
Right, Angels Take My Hand. I feel like can be a whole video.
I think,
like, our opinions on this episode could be a whole video.
Yeah, I think it, like, just for me, just to say it's short, it's just that like it feels like it feels too out of nowhere and not a good out of nowhere. It's just like it just happens, and the angels are just they're not weeping angels, which I think is a continual issue from the show after Blink. And there's a whole scene that was cut from this episode that I think I sent to you, and
I saw it long before you sent it to me.
Yeah, well,
yeah, about Rory's dad.
Yeah, like they just forget about Rory's dad's, which I realized when I saw that. Like, it's just it doesn't feel like a true send off to the characters. It just feels like,
you didn't even like Amy and Rory.
I didn't, but they're Amy and Rory. You can't just kill off two companions.
You don't even like Amy and Rory.
I don't, but you can't just kill off a companion. Like if I don't think it's people do like Amy and Rory, and you can't just kill off classic characters. All right. Just with nothing, all right. No, the thing is, imagine if all right, even if Jodie Whittaker, right? Imagine if her series ended by she just trips over and dies. Would you rather have
the Sixth Doctor?
Yeah, sure.
You mean like the Sixth Doctor?
Like the Sixth Doctor, yeah. Would you rather?
Oh, you know what? No, the Fourth Doctor who just fell.
Yeah, because would you rather have like? I think it's Tom Baker's good though. That's the point.
Yeah, but he literally just fell over.
Yeah, but I mean, like, would you rather have Jodie Whittaker's series end in a good way or in a bad way?
I'd rather have it end.
But
I'd just rather have it end.
Would you rather have a one good Jodie Whittaker episode?
Yeah, it's called Rosa.
You know what my point is. Would you rather it end well, or would you rather it not end well?
Whatever.
Well, either way.
Let's move on from Angel's Tape Manhattan.
I like it.
Like I said, it's a whole nother video.
Now we're in the second half of Series 7.
Yeah, the good stuff.
Well, Snowmen, not really.
Well,
as long as we can have this one. Clara was good. I think I like the episode's concept. Like, Clara and the Doctor are really good. Of like, the Doctor's lost his friends, and like, I love it. And then the villain's a snowman. Yeah. So. Yeah. Bells of St. John. This one is a bit of a blur for me, but it has the Great Intelligence in it, which was apparently a second Doctor villain. Apparently.
What?
The Great Intelligence.
Yeah.
Was a second Doctor villain.
Is it?
Yeah. Well, it's from the Abominable Snowman, which is a lost episode. So.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know.
That makes sense. Why have snowmen then?
Oh, sorry, no, not the snowmen. Yeah, the snowman has the same villains. Wait, did they do it?
Yeah. Great Intelligence. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Great Intelligence
is the villain of this seat, like the main villain up until Name of the Doctor.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I thought he was just in these two.
No.
Oh yeah, he was also in Name. He was also in the Night of Silver, wasn't he?
He might have been in the Night of Silver.
No, I'm thinking. No, sorry, I'm thinking this thing wrong. I think
he was definitely in the Name of the Doctor.
Was he? I don't remember.
Yeah, he's the whole reason the Name of the Doctor happens.
No, that's the whole silence thing, isn't it?
No, we'll get to it when it comes to it. You and scroll up.
But yeah, Bells of St. John. I don't remember the plotline too well. I think people are getting raised out with emails. I think it was a good episode though. I think.
Yeah, I think it was fine.
Rings of.
I love this episode.
How do you say the name?
Rings of Akaten.
Akaten. Mwah.
Yep.
Has the speech of.
Oh God, that
Haven pages.
I think I memorized that entire.
It's great. There's the music as well. Like, the plot line's really interesting. I like it. It's good. I like it.
Too.
I like it.
I like it a lot.
I like it. It's very nice.
Oh, let's move on.
I feel like I should have more to say about it, but I like it.
Yeah, I like it. Cold War shit.
Yeah, it was fine.
I think it's shit.
It was fine at least. Like, that's the Ice Warriors though. That's cool.
Yeah, it's true.
Hi.
I don't remember anything, do you?
Terra Flame Terror is hiding in Calburn House, and the Doctor joins the ghost hunt. Oh yeah, it's the one where they take photos and
I don't remember it.
No, it's one where they go to the different dimension.
Kind
of.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't know. Journey to the Center of TARDIS.
Hey, it's an alright one.
Yeah, alright. They go into the TARDIS.
I like the tree thing.
Tree was alright. I don't know why I like this series so much. So far, there's been one good episode.
Yeah.
I think it's because the rest. I think after this point they are quite good. Crimson Horror.
I
think that was pretty good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It has the trio, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's because we're Jenny.
Yeah, it's the Snowman trio.
Strax and what's
Lizard
her name?
Lady.
What's Lizard Lady's name?
I don't know.
Oh no.
Oh,
it's Jenny, Strax, and oh fuck! I have to Google this now. Oh no.
Oh no. Sorry.
Vastra.
There we go.
Vastra.
Has them in it. Also, it's the blind lady in it, isn't it? Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah, it's
Oh, it does. Yeah, it's
yeah,
not the blind lady.
yeah. Good episode.
Yeah,
Quite nice. Pretty good
yeah, yeah.
episode.
It's quite a nice episode.
Nine Silver.
I quite liked it.
Yeah, it was alright. Has
I like the whole Doctor's battle with the Cybermen Doctor
yeah, it was
in
alright.
his mind.
It had the Cybermen in it. They were soldiers again. So the
Yep,
Cybermen
don't
were
like that.
Cybermen were shit.
Yeah, the designs look awful.
Yeah, oh, yeah, this is the first episode with a new design, isn't it?
Skinny
Yeah.
Cybermen.
Ugh.
Skinny
I
Cybermen.
feel like they tweak the design as the shit. Like, because I think genuinely they kind of keep that design for the rest of the show so far.
Yep.
But they have like the Tenant design every so often as well.
Yeah, that's only in Capaldi's run. We'll get to that episode.
They have it in Jordan. I think they have it once in Geordie's as well. You wouldn't have got to that episode, but it appears a few times. But they have this design from this episode, but they tweak it every so slightly every so often, and I think it gets better. The design changes. Yeah.
Right, now we're on Name of the Doctor.
Name of the Doctor.
This has the Great Intelligence.
I don't remember the plotline to this one too well.
I do.
This is one with the big TARDIS, isn't it? Where they see the Great.
Yeah. It's a whole thing of Clara, Vastra, Jenny, Strax, and River all get in like this like mental room thing and they talk to each other. And Jenny gets murdered by the Greater Intelligence. Vastra and Strax get taken to Trenzalore.
Yes, I remember that scene now. Yeah.
Yeah, and then River's like the Doctor has a secret, whatever. It might have been River, it might have been someone else. Then the Doctor starts crying. He talks about
this is the episode with the Impossible Girl bit, isn't it?
Yeah, this is what we're gonna get to.
Yeah.
The episode was good up until the Impossible Girl.
I
don't like the Impossible Girl plotline.
I think it was okay. It wasn't terrible. I don't really have any issues with it. I think it's all right.
I don't like the Impossible Girl plotline.
One thing I don't like is that the first time we ever see the first Doctor steal the TARDIS is in that episode.
Yeah.
No, sorry. The fact that Clara's in the scene and she just looks like when they put her in the scenes that she looks like they keyed her in rather than her actually being in the scene. You know what I mean? That's what I don't like about it.
I mean, I like the whole introduction of the War Doctor.
That's great. Yeah.
That's great.
That's great.
Just Impossible Girl just felt unnecessary.
It felt fine. I think, in my opinion, it was okay. There's been worse ones.
Yeah, there's been
Series 6. Anyway, mini episode Night of the Doctor. Not much to cover.
But Night of the Doctor's good.
Quite nice. It gave some closure to the 8th Doctor,
which is well deserved because we watched the movie.
Oh yeah, we watched the film.
It was
a bit abysmal. Abysmal film.
Absolutely terrible. But the Doctor was good.
Yeah, he was a fine actor. He just never he was just put in America. That's the issue. He was in America.
Like Doctor in America just.
Also, you could bust down a metal door.
Yeah.
I didn't like. It's stupid.
Yeah. Stupid movie. Stupid movie.
Stupid movie. But yeah, now the Doctor, he dies. It's all right.
I think we're skipping over this one quick.
Day of the Doctor. I think we covered that.
Well, you know what? That's gonna be another episode.
That might just we could very good. It's just the best.
Just like Angels Take Manhattan, but for a different reason. Angels Take Manhattan will be all arguments. This will just be.
This will be us busting a nut for 2 hours straight.
Yeah, we will bust a nut for like 2 hours.
Yeah. Time of the Doctor. I like
Oh my god, Time of the Doctor.
I like it.
I think it's great.
I like it. Some people, I will say that I think the bit where he turns into Capaldi is the one part of the episode I have small issue with. I just don't. It doesn't feel cool. It just feels like a sneeze.
Yeah, because it's meant to. He already used up his explosion.
I feel like he could have had like do you know how the classic era did it, where he just like slowly changed. I think having just that there would have been a bit. It would have.
That would have looked goofy.
No, like. No, I mean like.
Because like.
Because I think it would like they could you can do it well because High Classic who did it really well every episode. I think just having him like collapse to the ground and then his face changes, so anything like that rather than just a chew. He's Capaldi now, you know.
I didn't mind it. I thought it was really good. Nice. It's a whole thing. Like he already used up his.
I get
Just
you can't have the I
switch.
get you can't have the big explosion thing because he's already done it. That makes sense.
Yeah, and he can't have the glowing either because he already.
I think just anything other than just a sneeze was like a bit better. But aside from that, great episode. I like
Right,
that.
can we skip this next season because I feel like we're just going to be.
Right, we'll do a quick overview. Personally, I think it's a bit meh.
Personally, I think it's fucking great.
You can have a bit of a talk about it because I think you.
Oh, Capaldi's my favorite Doctor.
You love him.
I honestly, I think he had 2 episodes that weren't great.
In my opinion, I just think he was like a bit too grumpy, and I think I enjoyed it more as I went on. Series 8, I enjoyed it a bit more and more, but it was never really I never really clicked with him.
I feel like a broken record of saying Capaldi, the Doctors themselves are a whole other episode.
Yeah,
like that's a whole other video.
That's a whole other thing, but I think episode by episode.
Personally, this series.
Well, we actually wait. Best right. Best. We didn't say what was a favorite episode of Matt Smith aside from Day the Doctor. That's just.
Rings of Akaten.
Rings of Akaten. That's a fair.
I really love it. Time of the Doctor, sorry, and Name of the Doctor were both good, but Rings of Akaten, I love it.
Yeah. I think my personal favorite. I don't want to say it's a Christmas Carol, but I really loved A Christmas Carol.
Are we just talking about all of Matt Smith?
Yes, I mean all of Matt Smith. We did that for 10.
Oh, Pandorica opens.
Pandorica opens. Shit.
Oh yeah.
I've said I didn't have the same like connection to it because I knew the plot line, but when I watched A Christmas Carol, I loved it so much more than I thought I was going to. I thoroughly loved this episode. Same with Vincent and Impossible Astronaut. Even though it's my least favorite season, probably the best one from. Oh, and Doctor's Wife actually. Never mind.
Doctor's Wife's my favorite from that season.
Doctor's Wife is that's probably one of the best episodes of the entire run. Yeah. Right. Back to series 9. I liked it. This is where I started liking Capaldi. This is I liked the series.
All of this I thought was great, except Under the Lake and Before the Flood.
They were like all right. Yeah, okay.
This was the one Under the Lake and the Before the Flood were the ones that were like Waters on Mars.
But it was a completely different like villain, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, but it was also like the whole thing of like they take over your body and like your eyes hollow out.
Yeah, aren't they like ghosts or something? I don't actually remember the.
Yeah.
I don't know. But episode by
I didn't like it that much, but the rest of them I thought were fucking brilliant.
Witch is Familiar. I really like the Witch is Familiar. That was a good one.
Zygon Invasion.
Zygon Invasion. That one.
It's like one of Capaldi's most iconic episodes.
Oh yeah. That one's wait. I'm thinking of Day of the Doctor.
No, you're thinking of Day
of the Doctor. I think that one I didn't enjoy as much.
It's one of his most like iconic episodes.
I think probably Heaven Sent
has his whole speech at the end of it.
Yeah, I remember the episode. Yeah, because it's the one where the Zygons. Yeah. A Girl Who Died. I actually quite enjoyed that one.
That was a great episode. Yeah. The Girl Who Died, and the Woman Who Lived.
I think A Woman Who Lived is not as good. I think
it's not as good, but it's like the perfect. It's like a 2-parter.
The whole me character. I think I think I enjoyed. I didn't really enjoy me that much, but Girl Who Died was great.
This is weird. Sleep No More.
Sleep No More. That one was pretty alright.
It was alright, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's one of those episodes I can't. No.
It was just one of those Monster of the Week episodes that.
Yeah, sorry. Sleep No More was. I'm thinking of the Christmas special. What's Sleep No More again?
The one where the giant sand monsters made out of.
Oh yeah, the Sandman episode. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was very weird, actually. Yeah.
It's like because it falls in between Zygon and.
Yeah.
It's in the it's a wrong spot for.
Yeah, it just feels weird. Face a Raven.
Oh my god,
that was a great episode. I will always stand by the fact that I don't like how they just brought back, what's her name? Jesus.
The Shielder?
No, the companion. Clara. There we go. I forgot her name. Jesus Christ. But I think I just want to show you I always have the shows. I think aside from the Doctor himself, why can't characters just die in this show sometimes?
I don't know.
Like they did it. They did it to Amy and Rory, but Clara just can't just be murdered.
But here's the thing, though. Face the Raven leads into Heaven Sent and.
Oh yeah, like Face the Raven, fantastic episode. Heaven Sent, Hellbent.
Heaven Sent and Hellbent get me giddy.
I think this is the one Capaldi episode that we fucking love, that we both agree with.
God,
because great episodes. I loved them. I loved them. Heaven Sent of them going around.
Like, he said 4.5 billion years.
Yeah, and then he goes
in
to
a death cycle,
and then we get to see Gallifrey.
We see Gallifrey, and he takes over Gallifrey.
Yeah, we fucking see Gallifrey.
And then he leaves Gallifrey!
We see, like, the interior of a classic TARDIS. We see the TARDIS capsule.
It's, like, my favourite thing of the Doctor's back on Gallifrey, talking 4.5 billion years. What do you think he's doing?
Yeah.
He's stealing a TARDIS and running away!
I do like how Clara gets another send-off.
Yeah.
But I feel like the fact that Clara isn't just allowed to die. I'll always not like that bit about Hellbent. But... And me. Me's a bit meh.
Heaven Sent and Hellbent, in my eyes, there's nothing wrong with them.
Oh, yeah. Like, I love them when I watch them. I just want Clara to die. Not that I hate Clara. She's probably not my favourite companion. I don't hate her. It's just
she's kind of a bitch in Series 8.
She's not, like, my favourite companion, but she's not my least favourite. But, like...
Oh, no,
I just if you kill a character off, I'd hate it when shows just bring them back. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's a bit of an iffy thing.
Yeah. Also, I just realised, doesn't the Raven go across time and space to kill people?
Yeah.
And the Gallifrey's like, we just plucked her away. Do they want to go and kill her?
I don't think on it too much.
I don't know. Husband River Song.
I love that episode.
When I was watching it originally, I remember going, oh, this is a bit weird. And then it got to the end, and it just got better. This is an episode that I think is a bit of a slow burn for me, but it was great.
I was really sad that Capaldi didn't have episodes with.
It makes sense. I think...
it's like, they worked better than Smith and River.
I think it's purely just because, like, River doesn't even know. I think it's just because it's just River being River.
Oh.
But I loved it. It was great. I love the ending. I'm glad they made it because of the fact that I think River's ending was a bit shit.
Yeah, it was.
They brought her back again anyway in Night of the Doctor. Name of the Doctor, sorry. So the fact that she actually gets a proper send off with, like, the towers, and then just the one line where Capaldi says, like, how long's a night here? And he goes, 27 years.
24 years.
24. Either way, 24 years. Like that was. I genuinely, I think I did a small cry at that episode because I think.
I definitely did.
River's a great character.
Tell me, how long is a night under Ilium? 24 years.
Also, it has the guy from Taskmaster.
Yeah.
Just.
Also, River gets a Sonic in that episode.
Yeah, that's why she gets it. Like.
Yeah, Capaldi made the Sonic.
Yeah, it's great.
Crazy.
Ah. Just great episode. And then it's followed by Return of Dr. Mysterio.
I like it. Alright, I like it.
I'm just saying.
Fucking weird.
It's right after Husband of River Song. Like, I know it's another Christmas. Like, there's a whole year gap between those two episodes. Like, where is it? Like,
I love the fact that the Return of Dr. Mysterio literally is supposed to take place when the Doctor's just nipped out.
Yeah.
Like, he's still meant to be under Ilium. He's just nipped out for a bit.
It does bring up the question of like where the fuck is the superhero? And like the other 99% of the time when bad shit's happening.
Like when the world's about to end, God knows where.
Like he's just having a nap. Apparently, he has to protect. He has to protect Gotham. You know, never mind Davros. He has to protect Gotham, man.
Yeah.
I know there's a comic that explains it, but like I'm not reading it. So.
Oh, I'm not reading that.
But yeah.
Series 10's fucking. Oh, Series 10.
Series
10. Fucking.
I think I'm not gonna lie. I think I preferred Series 9. Actually, no. I don't know. I think it's a mixed bag.
It's hard to beat Heaven Sent and Hellbent.
Yeah. Like Series 9 has Heaven Sent, Hellbent, has Witches Familiar, Girl Who Died. But then also
go back to. Sorry, Capaldi makes me fucking bust. It's like the pilot. It's fine.
What's that one again?
The one with the water girl.
Oh yeah.
That's fine.
It's all right. Yeah.
Smile again. Fine.
Fine episode. Thin Ice. I like that one. That one's great.
Brilliant.
Knock Knock.
With all the termites
house.
And things that he thinks.
Yeah,
it's the house.
That one's all right. Oxygen.
Doctor goes blind.
He goes blind. It sets up a cool plot element.
Which is for the next 2 episodes. Yeah.
Yeah. Then you have Extremis. Great.
Extremis. Yeah, it's great.
It has,
the Pope, man.
It has the narrator from Stanley Parable.
It has the Pope.
As the Pope, like Pyramid End of the World. Yeah, I didn't really care for it.
I liked it.
I didn't care for it. Yeah. Lie of the Land.
Lie of the Land. That's the one where Bill shoots Doctor. I'm pretty sure that is the one where Bill shoots the Doctor.
Oh, that's the one where the creatures take over, isn't it? Yeah.
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 The monks.
I don't remember the episode too well after that though.
I like it. I think it's really good because they go get Missy's help.
Yeah, that's where she touches that big information orb, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Empress of Mars.
Empress of Mars. Just
I like it.
Empress of Mars. Ice Warriors are back, and you have the Empress of the Ice Warriors. I think that one was good.
That was really good, and it had like the old British soldiers just trapped.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was really
good. Pretty solid. Eaters of Light.
Another solid episode.
Just all right, yeah.
Yeah, it was just another Monster of the Week episode, but it fit.
It was all right. Then you got another 2-part. The probably the only one of my favorite, probably the only good Cyberman episode. Not the only good one. The only great episode of Cyberman.
Yeah.
Because whilst
also just
Bill actually is good in that episode.
Like Bill got a shot in the first 20.
Like she gets like immediately shot. Like she turns into a Cyberman. Like it's a
the
classic
episode
Cyberman.
basically opens with her asking the Doctor, "Don't get me killed."
Yeah.
And then she instantly dies.
It's great. Like
Missy.
Also, yeah, just Missy
going around like, "I'm Doctor Who."
Also, the Master. Again.
The Master again. I don't like that. Why is he there?
It doesn't make any sense, but like,
why is he there?
Why is Missy there? Technically, she shouldn't exist either. So like,
yeah. Well, Master, who knows? Missy's great.
I don't think the Master ever really makes sense. So you know what?
No,
sure.
No, he doesn't. But it's not even the fact of just regeneration.
I don't know.
It's just he's just there now.
I don't know.
It's great. The Doctor falls, right? Let's go to that. First of all, the title.
Yeah.
The Doctor fights all of the Cybermen by himself.
I think that's almost all of. It has like the classic Cybermen, has the Tennant Cyberman, has the modern Cyberman. It's probably the closest we've gotten to seeing all of the Cybermen on screen.
Yeah.
I think it's just missing like those 2 designs from Classic Who.
It is so good.
It's great, yeah. Good episode.
The Doctor just kills himself.
Yeah. It's
and
then Twice Upon a Time.
Best Capaldi episode. The best Capaldi episode.
I've seen some I've watched some arguments.
It's not the best Capaldi episode.
I've seen some arguments.
That's Heaven Sent.
Oh yeah, that's Heaven Sent by far. Like I don't think we have to even go through all of them at this point.
It's not the best Capaldi episode. That's Heaven Sent.
I've seen some arguments for this episode because I remember watching and going, I like that, and I watched an episode of someone talking about it, and there's a few things where it's like, yeah, it does feel a bit like iffy at points. Like
I love it.
I don't like how disrespectful the word Hartnell though. He was not that bad in Classic Who.
He was not that bad.
He was not that bad. Leave the man alone. He's dead.
He's dead.
You owe your life to that man.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a good episode. I enjoyed it.
Oh, it was the regeneration.
Oh yeah, like has both.
Probably my favorite regeneration.
Has both their regenerations as well, because like Hartnell's his regeneration's like lost. It's lost media and shit. So like the fact to bring it back for is great.
But no, Capaldi's regeneration is probably my favorite.
Yeah. But like Heaven, I think Heaven Sent, or Hellbent.
I prefer Hellbent of the 2, but you can make an argument.
Yeah, I think you can make an argument for both, and I'm not going to tell you wrong. Actually, that's a lie. Yeah. I think Husband's River Song is my favorite episode. That's a lie.
Fair enough.
I think it's just because it's a better conclusion to season 6 than season 6. So, you know, It's just this is like the character I grew up with like Doctor Who. So I
Man, yeah,
it's great.
And like I said, Capaldi's my favorite Doctor, so I love all of these episodes.
Yeah, I I feel like I prefer the series as they go along. Like 8, I don't care for that much. But
He's the Doctor that got character development.
he got character
Right?
development. I like the fact that he got character development. Like, he cheers. He grows as a character, and I like that.
That's what's great about him starting off so grumpy. He gets character
I think
development.
if I were to like clear my mind, if I were to rewatch the show and I were to clear my mind and start from series 8, episode 1, and watch from there, I'd probably like him. It's just because I think like for all these years I've had like ingrained in my mind Matt Smith and David Tennant
Oh god, yeah.
for years.
To be fair, going from Matt Smith to Peter Capaldi,
like it is like consider like it probably made sense for people at the time because like how long of a time difference was there? Like Time of the Doctor, Christmas 2013, Series 8, Episode 1 was August, so there was like 8 months, I think, or 7 months, 8 months, yeah, eight months of time. So like there's enough time for your brain to do a bit of a small reset.
But watching, like, I suppose binging it, going from how Matt Smith acts to how Peter Capaldi acts.
It's like 7 series of wacky Doctor, including Eccleston, who was definitely a wacky Doctor.
Yeah, he was wacky.
To Series 8, Episode 1, where I want to punch him in the nose.
You gotta be like, the Tennant was also very angry.
No, I mean, like, Eccleston and Tennant, they were, like, angry. And even at points, like, Rings of Akaten, like, Matt Smith he had that under his skin a tiny bit.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, I feel like when you watch, Series 1, sorry, Series 8, it's just constant. I think it's just a bit too much for me, personally.
I love it.
But I get
that first, like, deep breath, I watched it, I was like, this is my favorite Doctor. I love this guy.
I think my opinions on Deep Breath can wait for another day.
Yep.
We'll do a quick little look at Series 11. We've got time.
We've got time.
It's boring.
Rosa is the only good.
I enjoyed Rosa.
No, the woman who fell from Earth.
Well, actually, yeah, the woman who fell from Earth is like the only like episode that feels like had time put into it. Like
yeah.
Like all the others are just boring, and I couldn't tell you the plot lines if I tried.
And I like Rosa. Rosa's great.
Rosa's a good episode, but it's not a good Doctor Who episode in the sense that it feels.
It is just it's a good thing.
Yeah.
But it doesn't feel like Doctor Who.
It feels like a good recreation of Rosa Parks' life.
Yeah.
With the really shit Doctor Who villain put in there for no reason.
Yeah. Like, also, Arachnids in the UK, I didn't even watch.
I don't think I did because I played TF2 whilst it was on.
I have arachnophobia, so
yeah, I watched it. It was you're not missing much. You're not missing much.
Yeah, everyone watching this, imagine how I felt having to find out that the show I've been binging has an episode all about spiders. I'm severely arachnophobic.
Yeah. Also,
it was terrible.
For me, I watched Doctor Who air from Series 6 all the way up to Series 11. This is the series I stopped on. And I'm pretty sure it was in the middle of episode 6, Demons of Punjab, which I think, I used to watch this with my family whenever, every single time, every episode it aired. And I think Series 11, we watched as it was airing, and then every episode we kind of just get bored of it. And by series, like episode 6, like halfway through, we were all on our phones. I think my mum just went, do you want to just watch something else? This is rubbish.
What happened in Kablam?
That's the robot one, isn't it, with the packages?
Is it?
Yeah.
I remember nothing from that. Literally nothing.
Yeah, like... What was
the thing is, I remember Demons of Punjab, and I remember Witchfinders. I don't remember Kablam.
I remember episode 1, Rosa, Arachnids to a degree, Demons of Punjab, yeah, that's it, really. I remember those episodes. The rest are kind of blurs to me. Unless I think really hard, I couldn't tell you the plot of the rest.
Yeah.
Like...
Resolution was so bad.
It was... What was the plot of that one again? I've genuinely forgotten.
Dalek.
Oh
whole main
yeah,
Dalek.
I.
Yeah.
That's so stupid. Like the fact, like there's
Yeah.
this for you who didn't watch this series of the show.
Good. Don't.
There's quite a few people who like have never watched Jodie Whittaker but still hate on it, right?
Yeah.
Which I get it. Series 11 was bad, but it doesn't get that much better.
Don't watch this series. Just stop after Capaldi. He's the last good one. He's the
unless
only good one. Fuck the rest of them. Just watch Capaldi.
Unless you want to watch the 60th anniversary, then like starting series halfway through. Nah, just watch series 13. Maybe I haven't watched it. Watch series 13. It could be.
Actually, better. Just start with Shooty Gatwa. I heard he's safe to start with.
Yeah, he's a bit of a safer bet. Anyway, series 11. What was I gonna say? What was I talking about?
I don't know. Resolution. The Dalek thing.
Oh yeah. What I was saying was like I don't. It's stupid because it's a Dalek made out of junk, and he makes itself out of in a day, and that makes sense. I get that. Like it's a Dalek. It's smart. But also, like, it survives bullets and it survives being shot by bullets. And it's made out of like rusty metal.
That's not even my biggest complaint on the episode.
Sorry, why can it not? You might cut up.
Why can the Dalek control people's body?
Ah, no, that was a weird inclusion as well.
Like, it's a whole thing of they control their suits. That humans aren't Dalek suits.
Oh,
it's stupid. That's the Christmas special.
Oh yeah, it has nothing to do with. No, it's a New Year's special, so it's not allowed. It doesn't have to include Christmas things. It is still shit though that includes nothing at all Christmassy. It's like because the Daleks are supposed to be this like suit thing that's so mutated that it basically relies on the suits, right? But like it can just like latch onto the humans. Why?
Honestly,
why?
I didn't even know the villain was a Dalek until it got in the suit.
Yeah. Like it doesn't look any. To me, you don't see it until it's in the suit. I don't think really.
Yeah, but you see the back of it, and we know what Daleks look.
Yeah, you know what they look like when they're like in a suit. They are just kind of like a squid looking thing, aren't
they? Yeah, but we've seen Daleks out of the suit.
Yeah. Well,
remember Dalek Khan?
Well, you see him. Yeah, you see him while he's like in the remnants of the suit. I mean.
Yeah, you do, but like, he's kind of just like hovering in a chair. Either way, he doesn't have these huge club into people like a plug.
Oh, it's a weird episode.
It doesn't look like a Dalek.
No, it doesn't.
It's green, isn't it?
I don't know if it was green. I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I watched it on a train and I didn't care. No, did I? I don't actually know.
I was on a bus and I didn't care.
Yeah, it was rubbish. But
yeah,
Rusty Dalek. I don't know. But yeah, best of the season, Woman Who Felt It Worth, or Rosa.
Yeah.
Easy question. Series 12. I know you haven't watched it, but I'm
2 episodes in.
I won't spoil anything. Not that you care, but I won't spoil anything. But I'm up to Ascension of the Daleks. I need to rewatch that one a bit because I didn't pay attention. But genuinely,
Ascension of the Cybermen, you mean?
Oh, sorry, Ascension of the Cybermen. Sorry, I'm in that one, and I fell asleep on it whilst I was on a train. But
yeah,
the Fugitive Doctor is in this season. I won't. That's not really a spoiler, but it is.
Yeah.
It is in this season. But I did actually enjoy that episode.
I watched Spyfall Part 1 and 2, thought, oh my god, and then I stopped.
They were okay.
I haven't watched Doctor Who in a month.
Fair enough. And you know that's bad because we genuinely. When did we start binging this? I think I started
January 9th.
I think I watched series 1 before Christmas, and then I think I started watching series.
No, I watched it before you.
No, because I know I watched series 1 before Christmas. I can find the exact date because I took a screenshot when I was watching.
I also did. Either way, right?
Either way, we've been binging this show for like months.
Yeah.
It's almost all we talk about. We fucking love it. Oh, it's January 7th. I thought I started before Christmas. Oh.
I started January 9th.
There we go. Now. We've been watching it since. We've been binging it since January. So that's 3 months of binging the show, and he can barely watch the season. I
can't.
Me neither. Like every other season, I watched like day in day out. This one, I watched on a train when I had nothing else to do, and that's it.
I can't stand it.
Yeah, it's not good. But I think we could probably cover Jodie a bit later on when we've watched all the seasons, and talk about the Doctors a bit later.
Yeah.
This is best episodes. Yeah. But maybe it gets better. Not really a great note, but...
Oh yeah, January 12th is when I started.
January 12th. There we go.
It took me a day to get through Eccleston.
Oh, same. Yeah, I think I watched that. I think I watched it in a day as well, I want to say.
Yeah.
Eccleston was great.
It was great.
It shows like how the difference in quality when like we both watched Eccleston in a day. I think I've watched 9 episodes of season 12 in half a month. Maybe.
It's fair. It only took me 4 days to get through 10.
I don't know how long it took me to get through 10. I think it was a bit longer than 4 days, just because I didn't watch it every day.
All of Tenant. So Tenant started on January 17th.
Yeah.
I stopped watching it January 24th.
I know I think I took a screenshot when I finished watching it. I finished Tenant on January 26th. And I started on the 18th, I think.
Thing is, it's really funny because the second I stopped watching Tenant, I got the 14th Doctor Sonic because it's my favorite one.
Fair enough.
And I have it with me right now.
I think in the future we should cover all the figures and toys and stuff because
why not?
I could talk about it all day because I have tons, but you don't.
I don't have any. I have the Sonic. That's it.
Yeah, genuinely, they're like the one like thing that I could talk about for ages because I love those figures.
They're too expensive. I don't have any.
Oh yeah, like some of them are pricey.
Yeah.
Like Joe's funny. Joe, that Daleks frame thing that looks like it's like almost in mint condition. It looks really good.
Oh, I looked it up yesterday.
Yeah. Do you know how much it's worth? Like outside of the box, not in box. Like just
then.
Loose. Outside of the box, it's worth like 30, 40 quid, right? Yeah. Which is not too bad for like it's a chunky big Dalek. Guess how much the fucking like Tardis Ion is?
Like the 45 quid.
The one that is battered and from a car boot sale and barely works.
50 quid.
70 quid.
Oh, well, close enough.
Yep. And then the Matt Smith one I have is like 45 quid. Yeah. And then the new TARDIS I have that isn't even electronic is 40 quid.
Yeah, I know. I looked that one up.
Yeah. And then well, it's 45 quid on eBay, but I have 40 quid. Either way.
Man, I just want myself a 12th Doctor. That's all I want in life. A 12th Doctor.
A 12th Doctor TARDIS.
12 or 1. I'll take either.
The weird thing about the 12th Doctor, right, is that around that time they started making 3.5-inch figures, and they were shit. So I don't know. There probably is a 12th Doctor TARDIS. I know they did make 5-inch figures.
You put Doctor twice.
I meant to put Doctor Who, I think. Doctor Who. Who TARDIS? Right, who does? It is.
12th Doctor.
Let's go shopping. Oh, there was one there.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, you did. The podcast. We can do this whilst I get the video uploaded and shit. But yeah. Either way. Actually, right. Before we end this thing, best episode of the entire show. Now that we've got everything, best episode of the entire show outside of the Day of the Doctor. Day of the Doctor still, I think, still takes the cake.
Oh, Hellbent.
I think that my favourite episode, just like the first episode that came to my mind, genuinely, was Series 10's... Sorry, wrong series. Series 9's Husband of River Song.
It's a Capaldi episode!
You'll be happy with that one, won't you?
I was, yeah.
Either that or at the time.
Thing is, Journey's End, Stolen Earth, and Turn Left, they're not technically one episode, so they...
By technicality,
they can't be my favourite.
Journey's End then.
Okay, well.
But yeah, I think that is every episode, aside from series 12 and onwards, really.
Yeah, but no one cares about it.
We haven't watched that yet. That is...
And if you do, you're wrong.
Dude, I doubt anything from series 11 onwards is going to be our favourite. 60th has a shot, but still.
There's a possibility, because I miss Tennant.
Apparently they're good episodes, so...
I miss Tennant, and Donna's my favourite companion.
There's a chance that it could topple River Song. It will.
Maybe.
It's not going to. But
it's not.
But yeah. But yeah, I think that's every episode. I think.
And who knows what Shooty Gatwa has in store?
I have high hopes for Shooty Gatwa.
Me too.
I think we can talk about more about when we talk about Doctors, but I have very high hopes because I think I've told you about this, but I have very high hopes. He's a good actor. So. Yeah.
And we will talk about Doctors. I'll tell you the date now. It's pressure.
Oh man, what a shame his mic cut out. Guess I have to find out
no!
when we record it in like 6 years. Anyway, no! I think I don't. Do you have any closing remarks, Taylor?
Doctor Who's good in it. Just don't watch past series.
Yeah, it is a good show. If you have access to BBC iPlayer or like any fucking free VPN, go watch it.
Just watch Doctor Who.
Or just watch Shooty Gatwa.
I'll pirate it.
Yeah, I'll pirate it. Or just watch Shooty Gatwa when it airs on Disney Plus on May 1st. Or sometime in May. I don't know. I'm not.
We like Doctor Who.
Can you tell?
You should too.
Can you tell we like what Doctor Who, by the way?
Bippity boppity boo, bingle bongle dingle dangle, yickety doo, yickety da, ping pong lippy tappy tootar.
Also, I forgot to say this like an hour ago, but spoiler alert, by the way.
Oh yeah, spoilers.
Spoiler alert for a decade-old. Sorry.
Spoilers.
For a technically 20-year-old show, technically 60-year-old show. If you missed it, that's
as River Song said, spoilers.
Right, I think that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Later.
Watch my video.
Yeah, go watch Taylor's. Go watch Cheese Loads. Go watch mine. I don't know. Go do you like. Later.
Do you like? Just why are you with us? We're boring.
Yeah, why are you still here? Like the video's over.
Later, Benson.
Go watch something else. Later, Benson.
Later, Benson. Later, Benson.
Go away. Fuck off.